The dinner, which was attended by people from different walks of life, was organized by the Liberation Generation, comprising of the young people who grew up after the liberation and some of whose mothers started UESO. They were led by first daughter Natasha Museveni Karugire, and the dinner was hosted at State House Entebbe. Among the pledges was a generous one of 300 million shillings from President Museveni, while Mama Janet contributed 50 million shillings. Chinyara Sugar pledged 200 million shillings, while Friends of UESO and Bet Power pledged 100 million shillings each. Mrs. Janet Museveni, the founder and patron of UESO, lauded the fundraising initiative of indigenous resource mobilization that has been adopted by the young people of the Liberation Generation. She said that it is similar to what they used to raise resources during the challenging times when UESO was founded.
And I thank God that I'm here to see this happening in my lifetime. This is exemplary since, as Ugandans, we must readily accept responsibility for the care and protection of our own, rather than relying on foreign agencies to always come to our aid in times of need, as this is not sustainable, as I'm sure all of you know.
The First Lady thanked her daughter, Natasha, and her team for the patriotic spirit that compels them to feel duty-bound to breathe life back into the national programs and UESO.
That's why I thank Natasha and my children and now their team, their whole generation, to know that it's not enough to work for themselves, to work for their families alone. It's not enough when we still have parts of our society living in absolute poverty, living in need. So I feel blessed in a way to sit here this evening and listen to these young people, our hope for tomorrow, talking about the fact that we should not let Uweso die. So it's a blessing for me and for those of us who are still here to sit here and see our children pledge to breathe back life into Uweso. So Uganda, in that way, is blessed really to have the younger generation refuse to forget that those children on the street need help.
First daughter Natasha Museveni said that some of them who grew up after liberation have come to support the work of UESO that started 37 years ago in honor of her mother, Mama Janet, and her friends.
Mama, through UESO and all her numerous other initiatives, blesses people spiritually and physically. And so, Mama, to honor you, to honor the work you have done and continue to do through UESO, we who have grown up after liberation and in peacetime have now come of age to support what you and your friends and colleagues began. We have called ourselves the Liberation Generation. We stand on your shoulders, Mama, on the shoulders of the mothers of UESO, on the shoulders of the NRM, and most importantly, on the Rock of Ages.
UESO's NEC chairperson, Mrs. Olive Lumunya, explained that altogether the proposed renovation and new works at Masulita Children Village require a total of Ugandan shilling 2,064,550,000. She noted that the work will be done in phases, with the second phase including renovation of the administration and training blocks, construction of a sick bay and dry food storage facility, plus installation of three-phase power at the Masulita Children Village.
Currently, Masulita is hosting 104 children. Those are 65 girls and 39 boys. These range in the ages of 4 to 16. These girls, many of them come from Karamoja, actually 96 of these, they come from Karamoja. Once we take on the children into the village, we try to prepare them for the society or community. So we prepare them. Those that are old enough, we take them through tailoring, hairdressing, mechanics, and other activities. And the reason why we do that is if we take them back to Karamoja, when they don't have anything that will give them income, the chances of them coming back on the street is real.
Reporting for UBC, Baguma William.